So if expense and protein are your issues, I can solve it right now. All right guys, welcome to my channel. We're gonna be doing a quick Costco haul. I'm gonna be showing you lower calorie, higher protein options to help you optimize your body composition, help you get in the calorie deficit. And if you need more help on my online coaching fat loss program, sign up below. All right, so I'm here in the chip aisle. So if I'm choosing chips, one of the better options I would choose is the Skinny Pop popcorn. And this one's $15.49. So Skinny Pop popcorn is a low calorie, high volume food, which means it has a lot of air or it has a lot of water. So something, an example, watermelon has a lot of water content. So it's a high volume, low calorie food. This is prepackaged and it's 100 calories per bag. So this will help kind of not allow you to overeat a certain amount because it's already pre-portioned. So I'm gonna opt for something like that versus like the Lay's, versus like the Pringles here. So I'm not gonna choose these. I would rather choose the higher volume option. Like I said too, it's all about trial and error. So you gotta do what really allows you to adhere to the diet specifically, and don't choose any one diet because you think it's better. You gotta choose a diet that gives you the results and allows you to adhere it. All right, so if I'm choosing cereals in the morning for my breakfast, cornflakes is a really good option because this is a high volume food. Specifically, when you weigh out the 42 grams in a bowl, the bowl is going to be very high volume, meaning the bowl is going to be filled to the top or probably a little bit over because it's such a very low density food. Or right next to it, I would choose Special K. Special K is a really good option as well. Not even just for the taste, for the calories. Same thing, if you weigh out 39 grams, it's 140 calories, so I would choose something like that. And the price difference here at Costco is $9.99 versus $7.99 here. And actually, to make these even better, I'm choosing milk here. I'm not gonna choose whole milk. Whole milk is 2 calorie dense. Even as far as the coconut milk, it's not a bad feasible option. Like the organic coconut milk, 50 calories per cup. So this is something I probably wouldn't choose because like I said, we don't drink our calories, we eat our calories. $11.99. Not many people realize this, but oat milk specifically is very calorie dense, so 120 calories. What I will choose is right next over is the almond milk for my cereals, or if I just want milk in general. I'm gonna show you guys why. Boom, it's 30 calories per cup. You have 2 of these and they'd be just a little bit more than the organic coconut, but this is something I would use. $7.99. All right, so a really good, awesome snack I like to regularly have, it's yogurt, but specifically there's 2 options I would usually go for. It's the Okois, pronouncing that right, or the Chobani. So the Okois here, right? This is a great option. I'm gonna tell you why. Because one, there's 3 different flavors. Comes in strawberry, vanilla, and mixed berry. And the calorie to protein wise, it's 90 calories per 15 grams. So this is, it's pretty much all protein. Some carbohydrates, but carbohydrates is your body's most preferred energy source for fuel, especially during bouts of high intensity work. So this specifically is what I would choose. And this is $13.39 here. Or if you come a little next over, another great option is the Chobani, which is $15.99 here. So Okois might be a little better. I would have to figure out the numbers, see which one is actually better per price wise. 110 calories, 12 grams of protein. And what you could do with these is you can mix this with your oatmeal. You could throw honey in it, throw some frozen blueberries. So that's what I would do. That's what I normally do. This is a new item alert, an item that I haven't specifically seen at Costco. We have the Belgian Boys bite-sized pancakes. I've never seen this yet. So for 9 pancakes, specifically 75 grams, 220 calories, 4 grams of protein. Instead, I'm more likely than not just gonna make my own protein pancakes because for the 4 grams for 220 calories, it's really not worth it to me. But like I said, if you're bulking, you can by all means use this. And this one is $8.49. So as far as protein bars go here, you guys, I'm gonna choose one that's lowering calories, high in protein, and ones that taste good, simply protein. These fit the criteria. The only issue is taste preference wise, these aren't the best tasting ones here at Costco. These are 150 calories, 15 grams of protein. These come in 3 different flavors. So like I said, it's usually protein, calories, taste preference, then price. Slide over, you guys. I'm gonna pick something like the Robert Irvine Crunch Bars. These are just overall, these taste better too, as far as the protein and calorie wise. Just overall, just a better protein bar, taste wise, amazing. So these are coming at 190 calories, 16 grams of protein. So I'm gonna opt for something like this. Another good protein bar here at Costco. Besides that, this is $19.99. If you slide to the left, Pure Protein, another amazing brand. I've worked with Pure Protein multiple times, and they come 3 different flavors. So chocolate peanut butter, chocolate deluxe, chewy chocolate chip. I believe it's the chocolate deluxe that tastes one of the better ones, and the chocolate peanut butter. So another great option. 180 calories to 200 calories, 20 to 21 grams of protein. And what you could do to make these better, you could throw these in the microwave for a few seconds, melt them, and then throw your favorite ice cream on top. These are $23.89 here. All right, guys, so one of the better brands here at Costco is Kevin's. So Kevin's has teriyaki style chicken. So something like this, right below it. This is like a whole meal in one. They have Kevin's honey garlic chicken stir fry, and it's ready in just a few moments. So if you're always short on time, if you don't have time to make dinner, this is an option I would specifically choose. There's over 4.5 servings too per package. 150 calories, 15 grams of protein. So just a really good option, especially if you're just on a time frame, the convenience on it, or just because of the expense. $12.79 here. So like I said, Kevin's is a really good option. Even as far as the teriyaki style chicken. And what you could do with this, you could add plain baked potato, salad. Be careful with the salad dressing specifically, because they can be calorie dense. So this is going to be 150 calories, 20 grams of protein. So like I said, a really good viable option I choose. And then this is $13.99. All right, guys, and then if you come over here, Amy Lou has some really good brands. So they have the chicken burgers on both sides. They're just different flavors. So spinach, feta, and red pepper. This one's aged white cheddar. And the macros on these are amazing. This one is a little open. We're gonna come over here. So 170 calories per serving, 19 grams of protein. So something I would choose. Like I said, Amy Lou's a really good brand. All right, the price difference is $14.99. Same thing, $14.49. So something I would choose. If you go right below, you guys, you have the Soul's Kitchen. This is the flame grilled chicken. This is for the convenience of it, because this only takes like a few minutes to make. It's already pre-cooked. Use this for your wraps, your sandwiches. I would take this low calorie cheese like the Jarlsberg Light, and a low calorie wrap like the Mission Tortilla wraps. 110 calories per serving, 20 grams of protein. Really good option. $9.99 here. If you guys still need more help with your calorie deficit, getting that adequate protein, or help learning how much calories you need per day, sign up to my online coaching program. All right, guys, so this is a really, really cool option. So if you're ever making spaghetti night, really good. I would use Amy Lou. Amy Lou is probably one of the better of the brands. I choose teriyaki pineapple because the protein to calorie ratio is something what I would choose. 150 calories, 14 grams of protein. Use these pasta nights, spaghetti night. This is something I would choose. That's a viable option. And then this is coming at $11.39 here, you guys. All right, so pasta sauce, marinara sauce. This is what I'm gonna probably specifically use. I'm gonna show you guys some of the lower calorie options that I would choose for, like I said, for my pastas, maybe my pizzas. Ragu sauce is a really popular brand. Let's see the difference. This one's 70 calories per serving for 125 grams. Okay. It's not completely horrible. But now as I come over here, this is another type of pasta sauce as well, you guys. Vodka sauce specifically. Probably not gonna be light in calories, but we'll check it out. 100 calories per serving, so this is not something I would choose. And that one's $6.99. Let me try one more option. This one might not be bad as well. Victoria White Linen. This one's coming at 70 calories, so this would be another viable option too. For my pizzas, my pasta nights, $10.99. So that's something I would choose as well. And then if you guys keep walking, here is the seafood. These are all great options. You just gotta know how to like maneuver these options. So the poke balls. Poke balls are salmon, rice, spicy seasoning, and poke sauce. This is more so just an easier way for a lunch break. If you don't have time to cook for your lunch, or you don't want to make a meal, this is just a grab and go. There's 2 in 1 pack, and they're 370 calories, 23 grams of protein. So for lunch, if I don't have time to make that lunch, I'm gonna grab this, and this is good for 2 days. And this is $13.49 here. If you go right below it, you have the smoked salmon. Smoked salmon's a really good option I would choose. And what you could do with this is you can make lox bagels for this, light cream cheese, and low calorie bagel. So this is something I would always choose. Just one of my favorites. I'll show you guys how many calories it has. 70 calories per serving with 12 grams of protein. Like I said, it has omegas, omega-3s, beneficial for brain health. $23.99. Really good alternative, especially when you're always on the go, is beef jerky. Beef jerky is generally lower in calories and higher in protein, and it doesn't make that much of a mess. So if I'm here at Costco, I'm gonna pick something up like the steak strips. These are pretty guilt-free. These are always ready to eat. They make less of a mess. So if I'm in the car for long road trips, I'd probably grab something like this. Based on the calories to protein ratio, it'd be 60 calories, 9 grams of protein. So I'm gonna choose something like this. And for the price difference, it's way better. So if I look at the Country Archer beef sticks versus $10.99 here at Costco, so I'm gonna opt for something like this. Okay, so a really big thing when you're making coffee in the morning, we don't use regular sugar. We're gonna use a sweetened alternative like Splenda or stevia, because we know through specifically human randomized control trials, choosing low or 0 calorie sweeteners like stevia or Splenda are more beneficial than just choosing regular sugar. So that's what we're gonna choose. So I'm gonna show you guys the price difference. So if I choose something like organic cane sugar, right, for all your baking goods, your coffees in the morning, for 2 tablespoons, it's 30 calories. Like I said, if you're choosing this for your baking goods, your cookies, your brownies, coffee in the morning, $8.99. Instead, some better alternatives. I'm gonna use something like Splenda. Like I said, through all the human randomized control trials, when you lose weight, it's overall better for your health. The only thing inflammatory would be adipose tissue. When you expand adipose tissue, you release adipokines. Adipokines are inherently inflammatory to your body. So as you lose weight, you don't have as many as adipokines as you had before. So going back to it, true stevia, this is a really good alternative. I would throw this in my coffees, hot cocos, anything you could think of. This or Splenda are the alternatives. $14.79. Or come over here if you're a little more plant-based. This is a really good alternative as well. Whole earth monk fruit, 0 calories. So like I said, guys, we're saving calories. $8.99 here. Definitely one of those new item alerts. This is Snack Factory pretzel crisp, white cream peppermint. Like I said, I'm showing new items. 130 calories, 1 gram of protein. So I probably wouldn't choose this, or I'll probably make a low calorie alternative instead with my protein. These are $9.49 here, you guys, or just consume them on a bulk. And then if you just strive to the right a little bit more, this is another new item I have not seen, the Cocoa Mop. 190 calories per pack, so it's individualized, 2 grams of protein. So like I said, a really good alternative. If I want chocolate, I'd probably just slide to the right because they got the Unreal Dark Chocolates here. And these are all pre-portioned, pre-packaged, 1 bar, 70 calories, less than 1 gram of protein. So we're gonna choose this. I'm gonna show you the price difference. The price difference between the cocoa, $8.49 versus $10.89. So price can sometimes be an expense. All right, guys, so real quick, if you're always having difficulties because you feel like you're always on the road or you're always working and you don't know how to consume your extra protein in, this is just a really good, convenient way to do it. So Premier Protein, or the Core Power, I'll show you that as well. Each protein shake is 30 grams of protein. It's 160 calories. So like I said, if you don't even want to make food, you're skipping lunch, you're skipping dinner, at least grab one of these to help with your satiety and to consume your adequate protein. This is $31.49. All right, this is one of those new item alerts. They have the Alani protein shakes. I've yet to try these. These are the Munchies flavored. I believe these are just as good, if not better. These are 140 calories, 20 grams of protein. So this is more so for the convenience of it, you guys. Like I said, if you're on a time crunch, if you're always on the road, just grab one of these. Even if you're just skipping lunch or dinner, this is gonna more so benefit you than hurt you, especially if you're trying to optimize your body composition and lose body fat. $14.99 here. So if you need help trying to curb your hunger specifically protein, because the protein in the Core Power or Fairlife, that's going to help you with your satiety. So I'm going to choose options like that instead. So I just found one of my buddies here at Costco. See you there.
What's going on, guys?
Say what's up. Now I'm shopping with him. No, I'm kidding. We're not shopping together. We're still staying separate, but I'm still going to show you guys some more options and then go through more aisles. Ooh, so these are actually new. I have not seen these at Costco. Hot little biscuits, buttered biscuits and sausage gravy. Each serving is 140 calories, 3 grams of protein. So this is one of the newer items I haven't seen here at Costco. But this is not an item I would choose, especially if I'm dieting, just because it can be harder to maintain that calorie deficit with these. But like I said, I'm showing you guys newer options. $10.99 here. So like I said, if expense and protein are your issues, right here, we're gonna grab something like the white albacore tuna. It's 180 calories, 33 grams of protein. What you want to go for is the one in water and not in oil, because the oil is going to increase the calorie count and make your dieting way more difficult than it should be. Use this to make your tuna salads. You'd use this to make tuna tacos, but this is something I would choose instead. And there's 6 5-ounce cans, so $15.99. So I know energy drinks probably aren't the most preferred between everybody, but if you are going to choose energy drinks, 0 or low calorie ones like Celsius, they have sugar-free Red Bull. So like I said, you guys, they have Celsius here, really good option. Peach Vibe, Tropical Vibe, Arctic Vibe. If you guys get the vibe, you get the vibe. 10 calories per serving, so I'm gonna choose something like this, especially as a fitness drink, $23.99. All right, guys, I'm gonna be looking in the freezer section for the better, lower calorie, higher protein alternatives between the chicken, the steak, the seafood, everything. And then there's actually good options right on top and then right at the bottom. Alaskan salmon is $18.99. This would be an incredible option. I like the Alaskan salmon burgers specifically because they have omega-3s. Omega-3s contribute to brain health. It's 170 calories, 20 grams of protein. Like I said, fish in general is amazing. Omega-3s improve your cognitive abilities, heart health. So there's many benefits, and not only that, it tastes really good too. It only takes like a few minutes to cook. So I grabbed this with the low calorie thyme bread, lettuce, tomato, and some low calorie sauce. All right, guys, so if I'm making my sandwiches, those are the 2 items I would choose. Like I said, I choose the thyme bread and then some type of like low calorie sauce. Let's go for another favorite for breakfast. So instead of the Jimmy Dean's right next over, you guys, it's a little heavy. I know it's heavy. I'm gonna grab it because I know it's heavy. 400 calories, 13 grams of protein. You're getting minimal protein for the amount of calories. So a good basis is every 100 calories, 10 grams of protein you probably want to be around. Just a good basis. But yeah, like I said, being in that calorie deficit and having that adequate protein so you don't get that skinny fat look. Because the whole point of dieting is to lose body fat and not lose muscle. So we're putting that one back and we're checking this one out. Reds. Like I said, Reds is really popular. Turkey sausage. This is for the convenience of it. This is for the expense of it. So if you're always one of those people that say you don't have time, you can't cook, it's expensive, right here. 330 calories, 18 grams of protein. Ooh, my hands are frozen. All right, and then this is coming at $15.69, so that would be an option I would choose. We're right here in the frozen section. Again, I like to get my frozen vegetables here at Costco. This one, specifically the Normandy vegetables, they come all in one. And this is, like I said, it's more so for convenience, because I don't want to specifically pick out the broccoli, the cauliflower, the orange and yellow carrots. They're already here in this bag. All you have to do to make it simple is you can microwave it for a few minutes, then throw it in your stir fry, and then that's it. Just add a few seasonings and you're done. This is 35 calories per serving. And that 35 calories for that 122 grams, you're gonna get a lot of food volume, which is gonna help keep you satiated. Nonetheless, it's 3 grams of fiber, and fiber helps to reduce all-cause mortality, diseases, cancers, so choose your vegetables. $10.99 here. This is actually a new item alert. So the root vegetables, I haven't seen these. I believe I saw this sometime last week, but it wasn't in a store near me. Like I said, use these for your stir fries. It's a little more calorie dense, 70 calories per 85 grams, but nonetheless, you're getting fruits, you're getting vegetables. This is a little more calorie dense only because you are getting the potatoes as well with the olive oil, because, and just as a heads up, healthy fats are very calorie dense. So that's one of the ultimate reasons why it's a little bit more in calories. This is $12.99 here at Costco. So in the morning, if I'm going for bacon, so as you guys can see, these are the Kirkland fully cooked bacons here. If I'm using this for my bacon, egg, cheese in the morning, we can make a better option instead. So these are 90 calories for 18 grams, 6 grams of protein. The thing I'm not specifically a fan of is the saturated fat. Granted, it's only 2 grams, but saturated fat, the more of it, it should be limited in the day to, I believe, less than 10% of your caloric intake. So I am not a fan of having that much saturated fat, but everything in moderation, balance, and variety. So just be careful. So instead, I'm gonna choose something like the turkey bacon, which is a way better option. So this one is 45 calories for 30 grams. So lighter in calories and almost the same amount of protein. So I'm gonna use this for my breakfast, for my toast, with my eggs. Just an overall better option. $14.99 here. So we're choosing this. Guys, another really good option for ice cream. I'm gonna choose something like the Healthy Choice fudge bars here. It's 100 calories per serving. If you're a chocolate fanatic like I am, I'm gonna choose something like this because I could probably have 2-3 of these and still be satisfied. 18 bars in one pack, $11.99. So we're gonna choose this instead of something like the Kirkland, and I'm gonna show you the difference. Same thing, it has 18 bars in one package. So as far as price goes, per bar, it's pretty much the same. So it's 280 calories with 4 grams. So I'm gonna choose something like the Healthy Choice instead of these Kirkland bars. You're saving about 180 extra calories per bar. Just remember that, you guys. So price difference here is $10.99. All right, guys, that's it for my Costco haul. I will be doing more of these to update you every so month and find out the better of the options to help you with your calorie deficit. Like I said, if you need more help with your fat loss diet, sign up to my online coaching.